And when I go to events, I bring ass wipes because I refuse to have an unwashed ass, and you should too. So anyway, my point is they're only $30, and it changes your life because you use so much less toilet paper. Well, it doesn't matter. No, I'm not saying that just because you haven't had one in the past doesn't mean you can't have one in the future.
No, I've just never used it.
Oh well, when you come to visit, you can use ours.
Potentially.
And you'll see, but like when you turn it on though, it will turn you off if you like, well, okay, turn off is a weird word, but
it might turn you on,
it's
honestly.
like, on like full blast if you shut it because it'll shoot right up inside, like it'll go in you.
Oh.
But you just like, you just need like a steady stream that's like just enough to like you know, if it like go up and like rinse, not like inside of you. Anyway, so just be careful. It's a learning curve, but I promise you, your ass will never feel better. I can't not use a bidet anymore. I gotta go poop by the way. I gotta go. I'll see you around.
Anyways.
Stupid. Like, come on, buy it. It's been available.
Sorry.
Hello everyone, so today we are at NARBC St. Louis and I'm really excited. It's really cool because this time is our very first expo where we actually have our own booth. We're selling a bunch of geckos, inverts, and other random stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff at this expo and a lot of cool people here. I'm really excited to show you guys, so I'm gonna take you around. We've never been to St. Louis before. We normally just go to NARBC Tinley Park, so this is our first other NARBC we've attended. And yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff here still, so let's go check it out. Hello.
Hi. I'm really struggling today. My heart rate is 100 sitting. Anyways. Oh God, reaching. Hopefully I don't faint today. Whoa, someone buy a gecko. I'm marking them. I'm like, please, Lord. I know they'll sell next season when they're ready to breed, and people will have no problem paying these prices, so I think they should know that they could get them now, and we don't have to keep them all winter.
Hi, friend. Hello. I'm filming.
I need help.
We're here with Mason
vlogging.
Barnes, TikTok's rock star. Move your shit. Yes.
TikTok rock star.
Oh. How does it feel to be a TikTok rock star?
Great.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
What? Okay.
Get roasted,
I
bestie.
need eject up farther.
Eject.
Up there more. So put it right next to imposter. No, not the front of the table, yes.
Oh.
I just know everybody's been looking at him, so I'm putting him further back. Can you stop for a sec?
Maddie doesn't love me. So I'm over at Pangea's booth, and we have this awesome gecko here. If you guys don't already know, this is Patient Zero. Probably one of the most unique and well-known crested geckos there is right now. So what is up with this guy?
A lot of times people call patient zero a pied gecko, and it's not exactly accurate. He does look like a pied, but since we haven't proved his genetics, we can't say that he has piebaldism. The next step that people usually go to is vitiligo, and if he does, it would be segmented vitiligo because it hasn't transformed on him. He's looked like this forever. The next other option, which is a high possibility, is that he's a paradox albino, and that would explain the leucism over his entire body and the lack of pigment in his eyes. We acquired him in 2012 from kind of by the way of two people, and we don't have the ability to get records because that person wasn't keeping records of him. So it's hard for us to pin down an age, but right now what we believe he's 14 years old.
So you said you got him in 2012?
Yes.
How much was he, if you don't mind me asking, or if you know?
I don't know if I'm allowed to release that information,
really?
But at the time, he would have, like, nowadays there's a lot of geckos that go for, say, 10 grand or 15 grand.
Yeah.
It was a very high number, and at the time, no animals were going for as much as he was.
Especially geckos,
Yeah.
like crested geckos.
So when we got him to, we got him and his babies at the time.
Okay.
So we acquired that whole group, and it was a pretty penny.
Yeah. And you were probably hoping he would make something like him, right?
Yeah.
And he hasn't passed anything like that down.
Not yet, no. So his base morph, beyond all this awesome blue and pink going on in his skin, is basically a gold tiger, and so far he produces gold tigers. Well, at least depends on what he's paired or what he's been paired with over the years, but that's what he seems to be passing on.
Yeah.
He is super sweet, and as you'd imagine with an animal that's been handled a lot, he is just a little gem. He doesn't wiggle around, he doesn't want to jump, he just wants to hang out, get a little bit up high, but he's a very handleable, sweet old man.
Definitely one of the coolest geckos I've ever seen. Probably the coolest. Like, there's really nothing like that, which is cool.
He's incredibly unique.
Yeah.
There's rarely do you see anything even remotely as cool as this. And the other times you see animals that are pied, usually it's just like a toe or it's just something like that, where once again, maybe it's paradox. So he's our special little anomaly.
R-U-G-G-E.
Oh, no
Right?
fucking way. You guys are the two people I was looking for.
Oh my gosh, hi!
I'm like, I wonder where they are. Yeah, I actually got a...
Cat's famous.
You guys are the reason I got tarantulas. I bought this big. I'm trying to figure out, I'm hoping my green bottle is a female because I don't want a male because it's so beautiful. It's so small. My bolt was...
I'm here with famous YouTuber Tarantula Cat. Oh, I don't know how to work this thing. Hello. I'm no longer with famous YouTuber Tarantula Cat. Can you tell he's on my shirt, or does he blend in?
I can tell he's there.
You can?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not doing a very good job.
Well, he's on gray and he's brown.
But I'm cosplaying as a log. So that was all of the footage that I got at NARBC St. Louis. It was so much fun being finally able to vend our own expo and have our own table. It went really well overall, and I'm excited to hopefully be able to do more shows in the future. And if you guys ever want to see us at an expo coming up, definitely make sure to follow us on Instagram at Celestial Exotics, which will be linked down below as well, because we'll definitely be updating you guys there on any shows that we're going to be vending at. And the next show that we're vending at is going to be the Sin City Reptile Expo in Ohio, and that's going to be Sunday, December 12th, so make sure to check it out and look for the Celestial Exotics booth. We're gonna have some geckos available still, and also be selling a lot of the other stuff that you guys saw on our table at this show. You might notice is I do have a new guy joining us today. Haven't named him yet. He was the only thing that I picked up at this expo. This was just something that I couldn't pass up, so, which I feel like is usually what I end up saying. Something that I've wanted for actually a very long time now is a leaf-tail gecko. So when I saw this guy, I was like, holy crap, like, how could I not, you know? So for anyone who isn't aware, this is a Europlatus giganteus. So this is a giant leaf-tail gecko. They're very similar to Europlatus fimbriatus. They're very similar in every way. They're both giant leaf-tails. The giganteus actually get a little bit bigger than the fimbriatus do, however. So full grown, they get around a foot in length. Actually, maybe even a little over a foot. And yeah, originally I wanted a fimbriatus because I just love the way the fimbriatus look, and I love that they're pretty large and dark, and they're very like dark, kind of creepy looking geckos, which I just really enjoyed. And I saw some fimbriatus available at Tinley Park, and I also saw a pair at this expo as well. However, all of the fimbriatus that I've seen for sale so far have been wild caught, and I just didn't want to deal with getting a wild caught animal. Now my goal with these leaf-tails is to breed them. The giant leaf-tails are actually endangered in the wild. They're endemic to Madagascar, and their natural habitat is, you know, being deforested, just like pretty much every natural habitat is. Their numbers are declining, and I just want to be able to help contribute to a captive population of them, so that was my goal with getting a giant leaf-tail just in general. But when I came across this giganteus, I was like, oh my god, I think that they look even cooler than the fimbriatus, and they're also even less common. What was especially the reason why I ended up going with this one is because it's actually captive bred. So not only are they difficult to find just in general, but finding one that's captive bred is extremely difficult. So I was like, this is my chance to be able to work with one that's captive bred. And it's also going to be really good because obviously Europlatus are just known for being very sensitive. People have a lot of issues with them, and a lot of the time people especially have issues with wild caught ones and getting them to be in captivity and to thrive in captivity, and they're just known to randomly die. I definitely knew, since I'm not experienced with leaf-tails, that I wanted to get one that was captive bred because I just knew it would be so much easier for me. And so once I kind of get the hang of having this guy, I will be looking for getting a female for him to pair him with. Now he's not going to be ready to breed for a while, but I'm sure it's going to take me a while to find a female anyway, because I do want to also find a captive bred female ideally. I do have a couple things that I got at Tinley Park that I still have yet to show you that I'm also very excited about. I promise I'm going to be doing that in an upcoming video. In general, I just haven't been able to post very much because I've had just so much going on with attending these expos. And I'm also working on redoing my animal room and setting up a bunch of new enclosures there. So once all of that is finished, I'm just gonna have so much content to show you guys, so I'm really excited to get working on all of that. This expo was really awesome. It was definitely great that I got to pick up this guy. It was also super cool to get to check out Patient Zero from Pangea. I'm looking forward to future NARBC expos. We'll definitely be at the next Tinley Park. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and I will see you guys in my next video.